Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you us. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Rising with each beat of the music is bringing little flames in the fire that keeps burning. We're inviting the night in. Welcome, my heart so full, I'm devoting myself to the night. There's no motive, we're just listening, we're existing. We stay where the music plays, let us drop below, where the people sway.
What's up, y'all? All right, now you can hear me. Man, I love that the pre-show music. Like I said, with all my actually, I don't know if I've ever said this, but for all my pre-show music that I play, obviously I try to do like not no copyright stuff, just because YouTube doesn't really like that if you play copyrighted music or sounds or anything like that. So it's awesome. It's from No Copyright Sounds, which is literally a production company, I believe. I'm not exactly sure. Haven't done a ton of research on them, but they let anyone use their music for whatever. So they're literally called no copyright sounds. If anyone is in the market for looking for some music or something to play in the background or pre-stream, during stream, post-stream, whatever, use. I really like their music just because obviously I'm a big EDM guy, so they have a ton of EDM stuff. Along with my guys with Fit League, I usually play Fit League stuff too. But those are always in the description, right above my timestamps at the very end. But what's up, guys? Good to be back. Gotta do the. I'm live on Instagram. I'm also live on YouTube. Still waiting for people to follow me on Rumble. Once I get 5 subscribers on Rumble, I can start streaming through Rumble. So, for those of you who are on Rumble or would like to be on Rumble, sign up, follow me. I eventually want to stream through there. I'm just thinking to. Right now, yeah, probably just those two. I've had problems with Facebook. I've tried live streaming to Facebook before, but I've had issues, so who knows? I might try that in the future, but that definitely just wrecks my CPU and making a high quality stream, because at the end of the day, I would like to make a high quality stream, especially for primarily on YouTube. Facebook, it's just kind of like whatever. But my inaugural, I don't even know if that's the right name for it, but gotta have this sparkling water crack. Can't open. As long as it just doesn't go everywhere. Alright, not too bad. Talking style tips tonight, and I got a brand new hat. I was actually looking for a hat, and so updates. Sorry for not making a stream on Thursday. Stuff got really busy. So for work, we do this report Monday, max Tuesday is when we finalize everything. But it started leaking into Wednesday and Thursday because there was issues with it. And Thursday I was super busy with meetings and stuff. And on Friday morning I actually had a test, my first test for my work program. And so obviously I didn't have any time Wednesday to study for it, so I was studying for it on Thursday. That made my week super busy. That's why unfortunately I had to cancel the Thursday night stream for a lot of reason, or honestly that was the main reason. And then I decided I went back home to Dallas that weekend, last weekend. It was a good time for General Conference. For those of you who don't know, members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, like myself, every two times a year, so every 6 months, we have this thing called General Conference, and it's basically, think of like the Super Bowl equivalent. If the Super Bowl happened twice a year, equivalent to like spirituality and stuff like that. Apostles and prophets speaking, dropping a lot of spiritual heat, as I would say. Then that's what General Conference is. So it's really cool. Happens down in Salt Lake. If you've ever been to Salt Lake during that time, it's crazy. Downtown Temple Square. I've actually never been to a live General Conference session. I lived in Utah 6 years and I've never been to one. Granted, I've never had tickets. So maybe one day, but that has not happened yet. It'd be ideal to bring like, you know, beautiful woman with me when I go. But who knows when that'll happen. General Conference thing, not the beautiful woman thing. I don't, not worrying a ton about that right now. But anyway, was there for General Conference, had to repaint the hood of my car. It was rusting and stuff. Car's old, 20 years old. And good news, I'm getting my new car, pretty soon, at the end of this month. And I wish it was a little bit sooner, but it is what it is. And I'm gonna sell my old car, get this new car. Or get this new car, then sell the old car. So that's exciting. Painted it on the top, just like satin black. Not bad. We did a pretty good job, my stepdad. Props, shout out to him. He helped me a lot in that. So yeah, crazy week last week, and then kind of crazy past couple days, just working on that report like my team normally does at the beginning of the weeks. Basically all day yesterday, and then most of the day I was actually going to go to the office today, but I was on my computer starting at 8 a.m. on calls and trying to get our report finalized and for this week. and I didn't end up finishing that till like 1, and then I had a virtual meeting. I wanted to be in person for that meeting, but I literally didn't have time to eat, didn't have time to change clothes or anything from the gym. Just I was just working for 5 straight hours. So attended my meeting. Then after that, tried to do a little bit of training, somewhat other stuff, but the Rangers game was on too. I was tired, just working nonstop. I worked a lot last night too because there was some issues with it. Uh, yeah, long story short, it's been crazy like past 5 6 days, but the rest of the week looked kind of somewhat clear and able to do some stuff. So I can post more content. I've been slacking on the content too. Just been really busy with stuff, and obviously the live stream again on Thursday night. But oh yeah, I was talking about the hat. So this all leads up to the hat. I knew I wanted another hat just because I mean I have a ton of hats, but I wanted specifically like a trucker hat. I'm going to talk about that tonight with kind of fall fashion, but trucker hat black just because I have a couple black hats. The one's like a dad cap, and then one's like a little tighter to the head hat that I normally use to like work out and stuff. It's not. I like trucker hats a little for certain styles, just because it's a little bit bulkier. It's a little bit wider, because so it goes with certain stuff a little bit better. And I was like, I wonder if Bucky's has hats because that'd be sick to get a Bucky hat, a Bucky sticker on my ski helmet and stuff. Other than that, I have a Bucky shirt, but I don't have any other Bucky stuff. So this was also I'm wearing a hat too, just because my hair. I was supposed to get a haircut on Friday. I had that test, and then I was leaving, and then also last second, one of my roommates he needed to be picked up from a surgery. So all of this happening at the same time. I actually had a hair appointment booked to cut my hair, but I had to move that to this week. So this Friday, getting a fresh cut. So I got this Bucky's hat, and I was hoping there was just going to be like a black hat with just like the Bucky's logo on it. Maybe not even like red. I just kind of wanted black Bucky's logo. But this is the closest thing they had. So if you see, it does have the Bucky's logo. It's kind of nice that it also has the Texas part as well. I don't know how I feel about the yellow, but granted, like yellow is a part of the logo itself, so it makes sense. I wish it was just kind of straight black all the way around, but now that I think about it, more I look at it, the yellow does have a nice little fit to it. But the thing is, because it's yellow, I can't really wear like certain colors with it, just because it won't match or won't complement the rest of my outfit. All right, so that's my long update because I haven't streamed in a whopping like 4 days, 5 days. But we're back at the topic at hand. Topic tonight we'll be talking about is men's style tips fall edition. Now, I know it's fall's kind of already passed. Technically, I think fall starts September 21st, but I'm down here in Texas. Things are a little bit different. Honestly, you could still say it's still summer outside. It's summer until like November. But starting to cool down a little bit here, just a little bit, not a ton. It's still in the 90s. But a little bit of cloud coverage. You can get in the 80s, especially when the sun's down. But fall's upon us. Depending on where you live, fall can vary. I kind of define fall, but like cooler weather, but it's not as cold as winter, and it's generally through the months of September to November. After November, like after Thanksgiving time, then it's basically winter because after Thanksgiving is basically Christmas. So Christmas, winter, you get the spiel. And when you think of Thanksgiving, it's like all fall colors and leaves falling and autumn, fall, whatever you call it. It's the same thing. But that kind of, I truly love that time of year. Like spring and fall, I think are a lot of people's favorite times of years, just because it's not the extreme heat of the summer, but it's also not the extreme cold of the winter. It's kind of like in the middle. So it's really nice. Obviously, fall, it's like more on the cooler side, closer to winter, and then spring, it's more on the warmer side, closer to summer. but you kind of get that in between weather, which is really nice because you can have a variety of different kind of styles that you can wear, different shirts, pants. You can layer stuff. I'll talk about very important point, layering in any kind of style, any type of fashion, specifically men's. So I'm going to talk about, just because a lot of you guys out there, or most guys out there in general, y'all are looking like bums. You just kind of wear the same stuff every single day, and not purposely trying to throw shade, but like people think I dress nice all the time. The thing is, for me, I actually just have different styles. So I like streetwear stuff. So I'll wear a lot of sneakers. I'll wear a lot of certain denims. I'll wear some jewelry, like some chains and stuff. Certain graphic tees. And then I also like to style it a little bit more professional sometimes, a little bit sleeker, a little bit nicer. So it just depends on, but I like to rock everything. So anywhere from dress shoes to cowboy boots to some Jordans. Like I can do it all. Uh, so let's hop into it. Just because it is a very versatile time that you can work on your style, try on different stuff. And the thing is, I'm gonna go over like, let's see, one, two, three, four, five different parts of your wardrobe, anywhere from all the way from headwear to footwear and everything in between. Talking fall stuff. And initially, this might seem like, oh, it's a lot. I have to buy like I have to drop like a grand or a couple grand on just like all these clothes so I can get it. No, just like build it piece by piece, one piece at a time. Just because over years, like honestly, I haven't bought a pair of any type of clothing um, in a long time. So clothing, as in like last time I bought like a shirt has been like months. Obviously, I bought some gym stuff, so that's a little bit different. Well, I work out every single day pretty much. So yeah, the last thing I bought, clothing wise, was yeah some shorts and some like sliders and stuff for the gym. And of course, I'm always buying shoes. Like I'm really tempted to buy one or two pairs this upcoming weekend, but I gotta now that I'm making money, I gotta delay some of that gratification. But we'll see. If I get a good deal on some stuff, then maybe I will. But you build it piece by piece and just over 10, 15 years. Try to, obviously, trends change, different styles and different cuts of stuff. That's why I like to stick with like plain, solid stuff, whether it be shirts, jackets. Obviously, there's different style jackets and stuff that come in and out of style. Shoes come in and out of style. Well, honestly, I have so many pairs of shoes that I could probably cover all the styles. Um, but like pants, like jeans, like maybe the different cuts are gonna change a little bit from here and there. Maybe some of the washes, but generally speaking, like a pair of jeans, it's gonna look good no matter what, for the most part. So over 10 to 15 years, you don't have to buy like a ton of stuff at once. And by no means am I like I buy clothes every weekend. Some people are like that. I'm not that type of person. I actually don't like buying clothes just because one, I'd rather be probably buying. If I buy anything, I'm buying a pair of shoes. Uh, but other than that, I try to keep my wardrobe relatively slim just because like moving and stuff. Like I already have enough shoes. Like add a bunch of clothes on top of that would make it a nightmare. But yeah, keep it simple. You only need to have like one of these items, and I have listed out probably here like 35, 40 different items. Even if you just had one of each, that would give you so much diversification. And granted, this is just for fall, so like if you just like have one of each, and this can easily bleed over to winter as well. You can wear a lot of this stuff, depending. Obviously, if you're in a little bit colder area, you might have to add a coat on top of that or add a couple layers. But you can pretty much wear this a lot of the year, except for summer and maybe spring. Spring has a different vibe to it. But let's start off with. I'm not gonna start off with headwear. I'm actually leaving that to last because I kind of think it's more of an accessory. But the main staple, shirts. Starting off with shirts. Now I love what are called Henley shirts. If you're not familiar with them, they have the 2 or 3 buttons at the top, so it's not a complete button up, but a couple buttons at the top, and he comes in a short sleeve version, which I actually need to get some more short sleeve. I have a couple long sleeve. I might even get a couple more long sleeve too, but they have a short sleeve version and a long sleeve version. And this may not just be the Henley shirt itself, but the reason why I really like it, it's super simple. It's probably never going to go out of style. Just solid color, and it typically it fits the shape of your body very well. So I really like it just because for myself and the other people, the dudes that are in shape, it really shows off your progress and your hard work when it comes to gains in the gym. So I really like it. Let me share. And I tried looking, I tried making tabs. Like I said, I have like 40, 35, 40 different items, and I was like looking up tabs for every single one to show y'all. And I'm probably not gonna do it for all of them. Like I probably have open. I'll show y'all. Not that one. Not that one. This one. I probably have. You can see at the top. I probably have like 15 to like 15, close to 20 tabs open right now, and my computer's starting to slow down with like streaming and everything hooked up. So I was like, maybe it's not a good idea. Plus, I probably only got actually I got a way good way through. I probably only have like 10 items left. So I did a pretty good job. But I'm not going to show you every single item because that's just going to be boring. It's just going to be me just like looking through all these pictures. But this is actually let me go back to making. This is actually a style hack. So literally how I pretty much get all of my ideas for like how I do my wardrobe and how I do my style is a couple of different ways. One, obviously social media, Instagram. I can follow a couple of people that are like men's style guys. Second, I think even better than that, just because I'm not looking at these guys' pages all the time, and sometimes they're posting, sometimes they're not. So depending on how what my algorithm's looking like depends on what I'm actually seeing in my feed. For those of you on Instagram, welcome. We're talking men's style fall edition. Be sure hit the link in my story. Hop over to YouTube. If you have any questions, let me know. All right. So my point was what I do for any type of style. So I look up like, hey, I have yeah, Henley shirt for this example. I have a Henley shirt, or someone talks to me about some Chelsea boots or a leather jacket, a bomber jacket, even heck some cowboy boots. And I'm like, how should I structure that into a good looking fit? I basically just Google it. So type in Google, literally whatever the item is, and then say at the end of that men's style, and then you click on images and you look at what professional models have done, and it's pretty sick. And you can get a bunch of different ideas for how you want to style it, how it would fit your style, and what would look good with what you have. And then that starts creating the juicing up the creative juices where you can be creative. You can mix and match different pieces. Henley shirt, dark denim, Chelsea boots. Henley shirt, light denim, Converse or whatever. And you can throw on a corduroy jacket with that too. You just your juices start flowing, your creative juices, and you're like, oh, I can do that. I can do that. Mix and match. That's the art of it. It's definitely a skill, and obviously people have different tastes and stuff, but people definitely, and it's funny because literally the bar is set so low for like guys and how guys dress that you could just wear something as simple as here. You can wear something as simple as like this guy. Literally, like obviously he's pretty jacked. Let's go with this guy. He's a little bit more normal looking for most people. All right, so literally he's just wearing like a Henley shirt. Like he's not super jacked by any means. He's just wearing a Henley shirt with some jeans and some sunglasses on. Like he looks way better than majority of the guys out there. For those of you on Instagram, you can't see this right now, so you got to head over YouTube because I'm sharing the screen and ask me comments in the comment, ask me questions and stuff like that. All right, but you can literally look like this guy and look better than I'd say 7 out of 10 guys. You'd be in the top 30% of guys style wise if you just did something like this. It's super simple. Like it's not that hard. You just gotta get a feel for it and see what's out there. Because most of the time, at least for myself too, it's like I didn't even know there was such a thing as a Henley shirt or like obviously I knew flannel, so that's a bad example. Or like corduroy or a bomber jacket, denim jacket, stuff like that. So, all right. Sorry, I spent a lot of time on Henley shirts. So, other like kind of shirts, tops you could wear are I don't like the word tops for a dude. It just sounds super girly. So I'm actually never gonna say that word ever again. I'm gonna say shirts. Yeah. If anyone has a more manly way of saying that, let me know. So Henley shirts, like lighter sweaters, not like the knit sweaters or the heavier sweaters. I like the light stuff. So what's in my thumbnail? I wore those for our family Thanksgiving pictures. That's perfect. Just like a light, and it can be whatever color. It can be black. I have a black one. I have a lighter cream one. I love those things. And actually, let me know if it's useful or not that I'm sharing my screen and kind of showing what it looks like. Because obviously I'm a visual person myself, so looking at like something like that's really nice in the fall because it's a little bit breathable, just because of the material usually, and sweaters come in different materials, so you can rock that with some other pieces. So I really like lighter sweaters. Uh, another another thing is sweatshirts without the hood, so the crew neck sweatshirts. Those are really cool. Even one that says like Nike or Adidas. That's cool too. Um, for those, I mean, you can do a solid one depending on what your pants are. If I were to wear one of those, I'd probably wear like a branded one, so like a Nike one or something like that. That way, I can throw it on with some joggers or something a little bit more casual. Maybe some like lighter denim, which I'm going to get to the pants later on. So sweatshirts, crew neck sweatshirts. Obviously, you gotta throw in the flannels. I love my flannels. Have a couple of flannels myself, obviously, and not only do I button them up, but I actually really like layering them. So I'll have like a t-shirt or a Henley shirt underneath, and I'll throw that flannel on top, and it looks really nice. So an example of that would be this. So really simple, really nice. Here's an example of just wearing the flannel itself. This guy. And then you can also rock the hoodie underneath. So that's actually really, I've done that several times as well. But something, oh, great, it's going to take me adult side. I'm not sponsored by Bill. But something like this, like that, that's so simple. Honestly, you can even do that like once, twice a week. Different flannel, different undershirt. Like, honestly, you could probably do it five days a week, and it would look really good if you had different flannels and different undershirts, different combinations and stuff, wearing some different shades of pants as well. You could just survive fall just by wearing a flannel and some sort of undershirt. I'll say that again for the clips. You can literally, if I had to pick one outfit for fall, I had to wear every single day, but I could change the colors of stuff. It would probably it would be some flannel over the top and some undershirt, just like a normal solid t-shirt or a Henley shirt. I could wear that every single day for fall, and I would be fine. So clip that. All right. Next is, and also not just flannels, but long sleeve button up, top of the layer with a t-shirt for the bottom layer. Bowl, bowling shirts. Now, let me phrase this carefully. It's like not actually like what a shirt you would wear to bowl. It's like the style of shirt. So you think of like the collared shirt. Sometimes there's buttons on them. Sometimes they're not. I prefer the ones that don't have buttons on them. But you can easily like tuck them in, or you can wear them untucked. Rock some Lululemons or some chinos with them, even some jeans, and they'll typically have some sort of design or something. Like I have a, it's kind of more like a Miami Vice vibe, but I like the material. It's a little bit thicker material. Some of them a little bit thinner material. So probably for fall, you would want a little bit thicker material. You can wear that, and usually short sleeve, and it looks nice. It's a little bit more less casual, or I don't know if casual is the right word. It's not formal, but it's not business, but it's a little bit dressier per se. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of like that. And some of them are kind of bad examples. Those are more like summer vibes, like the baggier ones, but something like this, like a knit polo. That's probably a better word for it, a knit polo instead of a bowling shirt. Uh, so knit polos. All right, and then obviously a solid t-shirt. Can't go wrong with that. I don't think I really need much explanation on that. I really, like I said, I do like streetwear and that kind of stuff. So I think bulkier jerseys. I'm not a big fan of rocking like a basketball jersey or something like that. The only time it would be a basketball jersey if I'm like at a basketball game or like my team won, or I'm a fan of a team that just had a big game or something, and then I'm just like cruising around town or something the next day. I would wear a hoodie underneath and then the basketball jersey on top. But you can do this with like football jerseys. I like the bulkier jerseys for the fall and the winter. So a football jersey or a hockey jersey. Now I need to get a Dallas Stars jersey. That's the thing. One of the things on my list, just because Stars are good, it looks good, and I hope to go to some games. But I like have a Cowboys jersey. You can rock a hoodie with that, or you can rock just like a long sleeve under that. Uh, and it looks good just because it's a little bulkier. Not necessarily the hockey jersey might keep you a little bit warmer, but just the bulkier look is a little bit better for the fall. And an example of what that would look like would be something like this. So I like the hockey example, just like 'cause you can rock something like that. Streetwear, his shoes are kind of whack, not gonna lie, but something like that. We got like Lil Nas X on there and stuff. All right, so bulkier jerseys, and then obviously hoodies. So you can mix and match hoodies, whether it's like the main thing you're wearing, or if it's a layer underneath, or even on top, or whatever. So throw in hoodies in there. They're nice. They're comfortable. They're more on the casual side. All right, let's talk pants now. So pants, pretty simple. I mean, pants in general are pretty simple, I'd say. So you have your different types of pants. Like you have your trousers, which are a little bit more. They're still really comfortable, but they're a little bit on the dressier side. So you can actually get actual trousers, or what I really like that kind of has that same feel and style, but a little bit more comfort and flexibility is Lululemon pants. I love my Lululemon pants. I believe it's uh, what are they called? Not the ABC. The ABC are like the jean looking ones. There's the other one, the Command. I don't want to say Commander, but Command, well, yeah, something like that. Let me look this up. Lululemon commission pants. That's what it's called. I really like those because it's a little bit more work feel. I wear them to work all the time. Usually, most days when I go to work, I'll wear those. And they're really nice. They're flexible. They're stretchy. Obviously, a little more on the pricier side, but they'll last you, and they're really nice. And you can wear some chinos to mix things up, different texture, different look. Obviously, jeans, any type of denim. Well, I wouldn't say any type of denim. Specifically, I would gravitate for fall colors like light denim and black denim. And you can also throw in dark denim in there. It's not like I don't like dark denim. I just tend to like the bigger contrast when I like black denim versus light denim. And you'll kind of see here. So this is what I'm talking about. if you're light denim, so this will add a little bit more light to your outfit, especially if it's a little bit darker outside, a little bit more fall, wintry feel, then it can really pop. Especially if you're wearing like one of the, like I said, a knit polo or even a Henley shirt, wear a corduroy jacket or denim jacket, bomber jacket. It's really nice. And then you have your black denim, a little bit edgier look. So you can wear like a t-shirt, just a Henley shirt, or you can rock the denim with the leather jacket, which I'm going to get into when I talk about jackets. But you can mix and match, as you can see here. Like this guy even throws in a light denim jacket shirt thing with some black denim. So it's really cool. Mix and match, like I said. All right. And then lastly, joggers. Obviously, joggers are pretty self-explanatory. Mainly for comfort, more of that athleisure look, and honestly, you can even have some like I don't even know what they're called, but like chino joggers, like the not the sweatpants material, but a little bit stiffer, and you can even rock like a flannel with that, or yeah, a button down, or you can layer it flannel undershirt, one of those some of those chino joggers. So they're really nice. All right, all right, the next three or the next one is jacket and outer layers. Now, before that, I want to talk to you about the importance of layering. So layering is super important, whether it be any different season. Obviously, summer season, you're not going to layer as much just because it's hot outside. You're not going to want to sweat and stuff. It's easier just to keep one layer on instead of multiple layers. But as it starts getting cooler, colder into the fall and winter, you can layer all you want, and it not only keeps you warm, but it also looks really nice too. I'd say layering even looks better than just having one layer. So if you have multiple layers on, it contrasts, and you can wear different things, different colors, different styles, and it looks really cool. So that's the importance of layering. So when I talk about layering, I'm talking about mainly on the upper half of your body. Bottom half, I mean, you typically just wear some pants. It's not really much to layer there. But for the top part of your body, you can throw on, like I said, a t-shirt, solid t-shirt with a flannel on top. Or you can throw on a hoodie, and then on top of the hoodie, you can throw on a denim jacket or a leather jacket. You can throw on a Henley shirt. You can even throw on a Henley shirt with a leather jacket or a bomber jacket, varsity jacket, corduroy jacket. You can throw on a polo or a button up long sleeve shirt with a vest. Like you can mix and match a lot with layering just because it looks good, especially when it's cooler outside. Like I said, it keeps you warm, but it adds different, almost like a different texture to your look itself, just because it's not just some guy wearing a shirt. It's some guy wearing a shirt and something else. So it's like, oh, okay. Whether it be like a vest or a corduroy jacket, denim jacket, bomber jacket, leather jacket. So these are all the jackets I'm going to talk about. Hoodie, under a jersey, whatever. So that's the importance of layering. It kind of creates this unique illusion, and it makes different stuff about you pop out. So that's the importance of layering. All right, jackets and outer layers. What to layer with? All right, jackets. You got your leather jacket. I'm just going to probably just bundle all these together. They're pretty self-explanatory. Leather jacket, denim jacket, bomber jacket, varsity jacket, corduroy jacket, and then this isn't a jacket, but a vest you can throw on. Leather jacket's pretty simple. It's nice, edgy. You can throw it on with a bunch of different looks. Typically wear it with some sort of denim. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. Simple as that. It's really nice. It's not going to keep you extremely warm, and definitely not good for the snow. But for the cooler weather, definitely. You can even rock a sweater with it. That's how versatile it is. All right, next is denim jacket. So there's a couple different types of denim jackets. You can even go more specific than that with the different washes. You can have a lighter denim jacket, or you can have like a black denim jacket. I'm gonna just keep it. Everyone knows the different washes. I'm not gonna explain that. But the different types, you can just have a straight denim jacket, which is just the denim, no crazy liner on the inside. What I really love is denim jacket with some wool liner inside. So I'm going to show y'all an example. Just because it keeps you warmer and like I said, it adds different texture to your look. So what this is just like a typical denim jacket you can wear, not just a normal denim jacket. That one's a little bit lighter wash. Now what I'm talking about is where'd it go? Like this guy's wearing has a wool liner on the inside, even this guy. I love these things just because it has that unique look. It kind of gives the aviator look as well with that wool collar. So I really like that. I even have one that's corduroy as well. So it's a corduroy jacket, but I don't want to buy anything because I already have one. It's a corduroy jacket, but it also has the wool lining. I love those things. So if I suggest, that's probably the one of the jackets I wear the most, especially when it's a little bit cooler. Bomber jackets are great for when it's a little bit. It's not super cold, a little bit cooler, but nothing too crazy. So that's what I'm talking about, like something like this. You can wear a bomber jacket. Obviously, they have a little bit thicker bomber jackets, a little bit lighter bomber jackets. This is a little bit lighter one, but you get what I'm talking about. All right, varsity jackets. Those are pretty simple as well. That like I don't actually mean go get your high school varsity jacket and wear that. No, that's weird. Don't do that. Which is actually an interesting topic in itself. It's like why do people get varsity jackets and then never wear them afterwards? Because it's like uncool. Because you're not in high school anymore. But you still have them and you spend a lot of money on them. But just to like hang them up, I guess. Interesting topic. But varsity jackets is the style jacket. So you have that kind of I don't know exactly what the name for the material. It's like not cotton, but I don't know if, but yeah, that more of a feel with you can even some of these have like leather sleeves and stuff, but oh yeah, typically they are leather sleeves and the cotton-ish material body. All right, I talked about corduroy jackets and then vests. Now, the different couple different types of vests. Uh, you have your puffy vests. I mean, those can look nice as long as they're not super puffy. So I think this is a little bit on the puffier side. I would probably rock. I guess they're kind of the same puffiness, but I those are nice. Something a little bit more subtle, like this North Face one's really nice looking. Nothing that pops out a ton that makes you look like a marshmallow. Even though I love my puffy jackets. Oh, puffy jackets! I should have added those into. That's kind of more of a winter thing, but so you have these types of jackets or vests, and then you have your more finance bro fleece vests, which I'm a big fan of. These guys don't style it very well, but just make sure that like that. I'd probably never do that. It looks bad, and this looks bad too. Don't do that. But something like this that looks really good. But the finance bro vest. That's what they call them. I'm in finance, so of course I have some. But something like this, especially for work and stuff. Like these things are awesome because you can wear your shirt and you can wear the vest, and it's actually surprisingly keeps you pretty warm. So if you don't want to wear a giant coat, and you look good while wearing it. All right. So that is where my screen sharing will end. And we will talk about footwear. All right, footwear. I am the king of footwear when it comes to any type of style. I am always trying to expand my collection. I probably have over 40 to 50 pairs of shoes at the moment. Always acquiring more. But there are actually a few on this list I do not have, which I still need to get. All right, starting off I'll start off with some sneakers just because I love my sneakers. I have a ton of sneakers. Is a couple different types of sneakers. You have the leather sneaker, number one. So you think of your Stan Smiths, your classic white leather sneaker. Those are Swiss Army knife. You can use them for all different occasions. The only case is they are usually white, so they can get dirty pretty often. That's the only downside to them. But other than that, they go with everything. So that is a Swiss Army knife. I love those things. Obviously, I had to do my Ben's value tip on this. Converse Jack Purcells. Like these are amazing. These are great for work, great for casual outings, and they're cheap. They're relatively cheap. I believe retail. I want to say they're like 70 or something. Let me check. Maybe 90. Might be a little bit more. No, they're 70. They are 70. So super nice. $70. Not as cheap as Chucks, but they're a lot nicer, and they look a lot nicer too. So get you some Jack Purcells, and then obviously Chucks. Chucks are really good. A little bit cheaper option if you're on a budget, but I will say the Purcells look a lot better. But having a combination of the two, if you have a little bit more casual look, then you can wear the Chucks. If you have a little bit more dressier look, you can wear the Purcells, or you can mix and match them. All right. Obviously, high top sneakers, Air Forces, the higher Air Forces, Air Jordans, the ones, the threes, all the high top ones, the 11s. They go well with pants. So any high top sneaker is gonna look good. Obviously, for a little bit more casual look, you wear it with your jerseys and stuff. You can wear it with your hoodies. You can even wear it with some of your flannels. But high top sneakers. All right. Next is like chunky-ish sneaker. I'll show you an example of one. I'm not talking too chunky. I'm not talking about those Fila Dino Stompers. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't have a pair of those. We'll never get a pair of those. But I do have a pair. I kind of want a couple more pairs. They're so dang cheap, and depending on what you wear, they actually look relatively good. Is the Air Monarchs. I have a pair of those, the dad shoes, and I'll probably get some more. I got them for like $20. But I'm talking. Let me see if I can find these. Like New Balance has a lot of really good. Is a good example of this. So like let me share my screen. They're 574s. Those are really good. These 550s. Yeah, I'm specifically talking about these 550s. So these look, especially with the more earth tone colors, they look great for fall. So look out for those sneakers. Ooh, those beige ones actually look really nice. So I actually might get a pair of them. Don't have any New Balances yet, so gotta add some to the collection. I do have a few Asics, the Gel Like 3s, which I really love. They're comfortable, they're really good looking, and I can typically get them for cheap. I got my last pair for $50, and they normally retail for like 120. Okay, so chunky-ish sneaker. And if you want to go a little bit more formal, a little bit more dressier, monk straps, I'd say those go really well. They're typically some sort of brown. I guess you can get them in black, but they're usually, from what I've seen, they're in brown. A little bit more dressier. So if you want to go with a little bit more dressier look, monk strap shoes. Very good. And then let's go on to the boots. There's talk about fall weather, talk about winter weather. Boots. It's all boots. So anywhere from, like I said, Chelsea boots. I do not have a pair of Chelsea boots, but I should get one. Get a pair soon. They're still in style, and actually, I think they'll be in style for a while. Timberlands are really good, especially for more in that streetwear look with your denim. That's a good look. They're nice. They're nice. They're nice boots. I will also say, just because I'm in Texas as well, cowboy boots. Or I have a pair of some more cowboy boots. I want to get a pair of a little bit more dressier ones, a little bit nicer ones with a leather sole. But I love my cowboy boots. Really nice for like the mud and stuff like that. Even for relatively mild hikes too, or anything outdoors that you might get a little bit on the dirtier side. Then cowboy boots are great because you wear them with some denim. They look great. Just make sure you don't wear like skinny jeans with them. Even tapered jeans, kind of got to be careful. I wouldn't suggest necessarily all the way to boot cut, just because that style's like too cowboy for me. But I'd probably say like straight jeans would be good. And then there's different types of boots. I actually don't have too many pairs of boots. I'm not a huge boot guy per se, just because, yeah, I'm just generally not. I don't think it fits my style as well, but there are other types of boots as well that look good during the fall that you can wear. All right, we're ending pretty soon, and I feel like I'm talking a lot, and I feel like this stream's been going very long, but let's go ahead and end with headwear. Now, obviously, I mentioned one in the very beginning with my Bucky's hat, not specifically a Bucky's hat, but trucker hats are really nice just because they're a little bit wider, right? They're a little bit wider, and they're breathable as well. They're usually cheap. I mean, even this I got for like $12, $15, and they go nice with like denim or any type of pants. So, trucker hats, dad caps are really good too for your maybe a little bit more dressier look, but want to keep it casual. Now, the ultimate headwear piece for the fall are beanies. Beanies are the golden piece when it comes to headwear, just because you can get different textures, you can get different sizes. You can get fisherman beanies, you can get the bigger beanies, you can get the ones that fold over a little bit more. But different colors, I think, is the big differentiator with beanies. Just because I have like a mustard looking one, I have a cream looking one, I have a white one, I have a black one. I could get like a darker green one. You get a darker orange one. Like you can mix and match the colors, and it's amazing. And they're relatively cheap. And I mean, I got some of mine at H&M for like $20 or $15. Like you can get them cheap too. So good way to mix and match your outfit. Plus, who really likes doing their hair every single day, type of a thing. You know, exactly. Especially if it's like cool outside, maybe it's raining or something. Just throw one of those on and you're good to go. All right. And last but not least, this is not an accessory or like a clothing per se, but grow a beard. Just because a little bit cooler weather, it matches the the vibes of the outside, the environment. Get a little bit cooler. You can grow one out. It'll look better with your layering as well. Whether it be a bigger beard, which I actually started to grow a bigger beard at the moment, or even just doing a stubble on, like any type of facial hair or beard is probably going to look a little bit better in the fall. Honestly, in my opinion, a little bit better in any season, but especially the fall and the winter as it starts getting cooler. So I will leave you at that. Those are my men's style tips, fall edition. So recap everything. What is fall? Cooler weather, not as cold as winter though. Typically, depending where you're at, but average September through November through those months, I would classify what fall is. And then different parts of the outfit that I'm talking about. I'm talking shirts, I'm talking pants, I'm talking jackets, outer layers. I pinpointed the reasoning and the importance of layering itself, throwing on different jackets, different hoodies over your different shirts just to create that different dynamic. And it makes you pop. It makes the texture of yourself look a little bit different than if you just wear one layer. Footwear, and then lastly, headwear and growing a beard. Recommend all of it. All right, like I said, piece by piece, you can add some of the stuff to your wardrobe. It's not all at once, and try to get stuff that is somewhat plain in a sense, where it's like solid color or not too many designs, not too many frills and gadgets and zippers and pockets and stuff like that. Just because those stuff are tend to go out of style a little bit more quickly than the solid stuff. I think of when has a solid gray shirt or a Henley shirt ever gone out of style? I don't think it's really ever gone out of style. So, or when a jeans, obviously different types of cuts of jeans, maybe different specific washes of jeans, but like just normal jeans with a normal wash denim never goes out of style. So focus on that stuff. Anyway, for future lives, let me see. I'm gonna kill the Instagram feed right now. Let's see, future lives. Well, I've always been talking about like starting. I need to brainstorm. Honestly, this past week, like I said, it's been crazy. I haven't had the time to brainstorm. And usually stuff comes to me as I think about lives, or honestly, the night before lives. To be honest, it's a bad habit. But I went over men's fall style, talked about how to avoid lifestyle creep, uh, dating as a minority, ultimate money hack, combining actively managed portfolio with passively managed portfolio, year review. That would be more towards the end of the this year, beginning of next year, for my entire full 1 year anniversary on YouTube. And we also, I want to shout out to y'all who are subscribed. For those of you who watch but aren't subscribed, give us a like. Please subscribe for more future value tips and value lives. Help support the channel, helps grow my brand out there. Like I said, I'm not selling anyone anything. Like, all is free value I'm trying to give you guys, and I want to keep it like that too. So, spreading the word, getting more engagement. Leave me a comment to increase that engagement. Leave a like on the video, and if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel. Those are kind of what I've been thinking about lately. I'm sure I'll probably find a different topic for next week just because those requires a little bit more research. I want to look a little bit more into some of those topics. And let's see what was. Sorry, I'm going to close all these tabs real quick. What was. I usually try to somewhat diversify my topics in the manner that, for example, it's not like I'm going to do a business one this last week, a money one last week, and then another money one this week, and style one week next week, and then another style one right after that. I want to keep things pretty balanced. So let's see. Okay, I've talked about. You think I would know this on the back of my hand by now, but I do not. All right, I talked about the last 1, 2, 3, 4. I talked about growing up Hapa. Talked about religion before that. Also talked about bulking, success gurus, managing money without a budget, and then file style tips. I was gonna do one on accessories, but I'll probably wait on that. I'll add that to the list though. Like watches and bracelets and necklaces and stuff like that. And that's probably to the extent I'll talk about, but like different brands and stuff for like watches, for jewelry as well. My brother actually has a jeweler. I believe he's from New York. But knowing kind of like good jewelers and all, you can buy a lot of stuff online, but if you want to get like real gold and legit stuff, then you're gonna have to pay a little bit more of a premium price for it. But you know it's legit, and you're not gonna have this gold plated stuff like most people sell you. Because I mean, I have gold plated stuff, and it's obviously a lot cheaper. Like I have a chain for $40. It's obviously not real gold. It's gold plated. I might do a mindset one, to be honest. A mindset, like habit one. That's probably what I'll do something like that. Or if there's something in the news that has caught my attention or has kind of blown up, should I talk about the Travis? No, I try to stay out of popular culture to a certain extent. Maybe something that's happened in the red pill space, I might comment and make something on that. But I'll let you guys know Wednesday evening, Thursday morning. I will have a topic ready for Thursday night stream. Definitely before Thursday night. All right, but that's it. Thank you all for watching. For those who are live watching or watching in the past or after it's already live and streamed, you know what it is. As with everything, trying to help you guys get stronger, smarter, healthier, wealthier. So go ahead, fall for more lives, fall for more tips. Stay pumped. All right. you know what time it is. Cue the outro.